The Amazon is a colossal mystery, and it's one of the subjects that I explore in depth in America before.
These channels and pathways that they've found in the Amazon that could not have been created any other way but by humans.
Poison dart frogs. These tiny guys have some seriously powerful toxins hiding in their skin, and this is how they got their name. Some indigenous people in the Amazon have historically used these toxins as poison for their blow darts. We know more than 100 different species of these frogs, many of which call the Amazon home. Where exactly do you find them in the Amazon? Well, they hang out in the lowland forest areas, those parts below 1,000 meters. They're not too picky about their specific homes. You'll see them living in a whole range of spots, from trees and leaf litter to bromeliads and streams. Unlike many animals, these frogs are up and about during the daytime, and their flashy colors aren't just for show. They're a bold message to predators. I'm toxic, don't eat me. How toxic, you ask? Well, it varies. Some species are more toxic than others, while some aren't harmful at all.
Is not quite as toxic as some others. There are some species in South America that are so potent you could die within a matter of hours.
But the most dangerous of them all is the golden poison frog. This little fellow carries enough venom to take out up to 10 humans. So what's on the menu for these frogs? They like to snack on tiny insects like ants, termites, beetles, and flies. They catch their meals with sticky tongues, and it's actually these insects that give the frogs their toxic powers. The insects carry chemical compounds called alkaloids, which turn poisonous when the frogs eat them. Some species of poison dart frogs can even keep these alkaloids stored in their skin glands for years. Now, when it comes to parenting, poison dart frogs have some unique habits. The dads take on a lot of the care after mating, sticking around to guard the eggs until they hatch. They also keep the eggs hydrated, either by peeing on them or carrying water in their mouths. Once the tadpoles come out, Dad carries them on his back and finds a small pool of water for them, like in a bromeliad leaf or a tree hole. Then, Mom comes along and lays more eggs, not to hatch, but to feed the tadpoles until they transform into little frogs. Sadly, these incredible frogs face many threats, including habitat loss, climate change, disease, and even illegal pet trade. But organizations like the World Wildlife Fund are doing their part to help protect the Amazon forest where these frogs live and promote sustainable development in the region. Amazon is also known for trees that can walk. There are trees in the Amazon rainforest, commonly known as walking trees or Socratia exoryza or Palmera caminante in Spanish, that have this unbelievable ability. They belong to the palm family and can grow to impressive heights of up to 25 meters. What sets them apart is their capability to reposition their roots and trunk in response to environmental changes. What happens is that, unlike most trees, walking palms do not have a single deep taproot. They stand on a cluster of stilt-like roots that radiate from the base of the trunk, giving the tree support. And these roots can grow or shrink depending on how much light, water, or nutrients are available. For instance, if a part of the tree is shaded or flooded, the roots on that side will shrink, and new roots will develop on the opposite side where conditions are more favorable. Over time, this root shuffling process can lead to the tree subtly shifting its position, hence the term walking palm. There is some debate among scientists about just how far these walking palms can travel. Some estimates suggest they might move up to 20 meters in a year. However, this is contested, with some researchers suggesting that this movement isn't deliberate, but happens due to root damage or soil erosion. Others believe this ability to move is an adaptation that helps the tree to survive in the competitive rainforest, where light, space, and resources are fiercely contested. The Amazon rainforest is a treasure trove of biodiversity, home to an estimated 80,000 plant species, including around 6,000 tree species. Imagine a vibrant, thriving ancient civilization tucked away deep within the Amazon rainforest. It might seem like something out of an adventure novel, but archaeologists have discovered proof of this very reality. In his podcast, Joe Rogan talked about the remains of several fortified villages found in the heart of the Amazon, revealing a whole new side of history dating back to 1250 to 1500 AD. These discoveries have us questioning the long-held belief that the Amazon was an untouched wilderness before Europeans set foot in the region. These ancient settlements weren't just located anywhere in the Amazon, but specifically in places called terra firme. These are spots that don't flood regularly and where we previously thought humans hadn't set up homes. Moving on from the river, you'll be amazed by the green anaconda, scientifically known as Eunectes murinus. This astonishing creature, found in the tropical rainforests and wetlands of South America, and even as far as the Caribbean island of Trinidad, holds the title of being the heaviest and one of the longest snake species in the world. Let's talk about what makes this snake truly fascinating: its physical attributes. It's cloaked in an olive green color, patterned with black blotches that run along the length of its body. The head is noticeably narrower than the body, and it usually boasts striking orange-yellow stripes on either side. What's really interesting is that the eyes and nostrils sit on top of the head, a clever adaptation that allows the snake to see and breathe while the rest of its body is submerged in water. Interestingly, it's the females that are the bigger ones, usually dwarfing the males that average around just under 10 feet. As a top predator, the green anaconda's diet is varied and includes fish, birds, rodents, and larger mammals like deer and capybaras. It's even been known to take down caimans, turtles, and other snakes. The anaconda's hunting technique is both impressive and terrifying. It uses its sharp teeth and mighty jaws to grab onto its prey, and then it coils its muscular body around the unfortunate creature, squeezing until the prey can't breathe or its heart stops. Then, in a feat of nature, the anaconda swallows its meal whole, sometimes taking days to fully digest it. Number 12. Strange geoglyphs. Have you ever heard about these intriguing geoglyphs hidden deep in the Amazon rainforest? These are large designs etched right into the earth itself, usually in circular, square, or U-shaped patterns. The majority of them are found in Acre, a state in Brazil, where over 450 such formations have been identified since 1980. For instance, a community-based management program in Peru empowers local people with fishing rights, provided they monitor and regulate the harvest of arapaimas. Through this, arapaimas serve as agents of rainforest preservation, while also providing a sustainable livelihood for local communities. There's something truly captivating about the jabuticaba grape tree, or as it's scientifically known, Merciaria cauliflora or Plinia cauliflora. You see, unlike other fruit trees where you'd look up to see hanging fruit, the jabuticaba grape tree presents its fruit directly on the trunk and branches. The fruit itself is as compelling as the tree. It's a round, dark purple delight that offers a sweet, juicy pulp. Whether you want to enjoy it fresh or convert it into jams, wines, or liqueurs, the choice is yours. And as a bonus, this delicious fruit is a powerhouse of nutrition, packed with antioxidants, vitamin C, and iron. While the jabuticaba grape tree is originally from Brazil, its allure and adaptability mean it can be grown in other tropical and subtropical areas across the globe. It's a slow-growing evergreen tree that can stretch up to an impressive 15 meters in height and spread 12 meters in width. The tree's preference is for moist, slightly acidic soils with good drainage, and it's not opposed to a bit of shade. Now here's another spectacle. This tree blooms several times a year, coming alive with clusters of small, charming white flowers that act as a beacon for bees and butterflies. About a month post-flowering, you can look forward to the fruits ripening. Harvesting them is simple. Either pluck by hand or give the tree a gentle shake. Some people even attribute magical properties to the jabuticaba grape tree, like the power to grant wishes or cure diseases. Isn't nature full of surprises? Which one of these was your favorite? Let us know in the comments.